Hey, folks, it's Mark Arum. I hope you're enjoying the Mark Arum Show podcast. A reminder, you can hear this very radio show live Monday through Friday. We're live 6 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. Happy Wednesday, one and all, 6:08. This is the Mark Arum Show with you till 8 in the p.m. Going to have a lot of fun tonight, barring more breaking news. And if news does break in the Middle East, in Iran, in Iraq, much like we did last night, we'll shift over to our breaking news coverage, and we got you covered here. No matter what's going on in the world, Longoria, whether it's Johnny Kielbasa's fast food review or missile strikes from Iran, we cover it all.
Same. Yeah.
Not all the same, but we cover it.
We cover it all the same.
We can cover it here on the Mark Arum Show. I mentioned Johnny Kielbasa will be joining us. Little Sanjay got bumped last night from the breaking news coverage. He'll join us next hour as well. But as we do every Monday and Wednesday, we kick off the show with a little millennial match game.
Let's play Millennial Match Game.
Always a fun time. Joining us in studio, a returning champ of Millennial Match Game, former intern Jared. Jared, welcome back. How are you? No longer an intern, my friend.
Well, I'm still an intern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, still an intern. Still going.
You were that slow. They're like, you know what? You got to come back. We know you did the internship in the summer, but now you need a winter one.
I take a little while to get there. That's
Understood. But last time you were a Millennial Match Game, you did very well. So I want to preface that. Tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a millennial. I'm in my 20s. I'm from upstate New York, and I have seen an astonishing number of 80s movies, so I'm feeling very confident.
Yeah, because today is movie clips. I don't know if they're 80s movie clips, but that is the topic today. So,
well, if they're not 80s, we might have a very bad show coming up.
Apparently, Jared only has TBS at his house. That's the only thing he gets to watch. Let's meet our contestants. Neil is in Marietta. Neil, tell the folks a little bit about yourself, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Excellent.
I'm also a millennial, so we'll see
Ooh, nice.
if I can channel my inner millennial and win the game.
Little millennial action. Married, kids, what do you got? What do you do for a living? All that good stuff.
I'm in the IT world. I work for a corporation founded in Atlanta, and no kids yet, but my wife's listening. So
there you go. All right. We'll keep it clean then. We'll keep it clean for you. You're going to be playing Timothy in Atlanta. Timothy, tell the folks about yourself, buddy.
Hey, everybody. I'm also a millennial. I'm a pharmaceutical sales rep, so I drive around this awesome city of Atlanta.
Low T wants to know if you can get samples of Cialis, Timothy. Is that part of the deal as your pharmaceutical sales rep?
Unfortunately, I cannot do that.
Sorry, Low T. No Cialis samples for Low T Chuck. I don't know. That was really weird that you jumped in here and asked me about that, Chuck. But, all right, appreciate it. You guys know how the game works. I'm going to play a famous movie clip. You guys are going to have to guess whether or not Millennial Jared will know what movie it is from. I would say when in doubt, the Millennial doesn't know, but Jared's a sharp cat, so I don't know. I can't give you any guidance here. We'll start off with you first, Neil. Will Millennial Jared know what movie had this famous cut? I don't know. Well, let me play for some reason. All right, we're going to skip that one. We'll do this one instead. Will Millennial Jared know what movie this is from?
Bill, what? Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Bill, what? Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Will Millennial Jared know what movie that is from?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's a little too obscure. You want to hear it again, Jared, or are you good?
I think I got it.
Okay.
Is it Bill and Ted?
It is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Correct. Good job. No point, Neil. I told you, this kid is good. This kid is good. All right, here you go, Timothy. You can take the lead on this. Famous movie cuts. Will Millennial Jared know what movie this is from?
I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But being this is a .44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off, you've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Well, do ya, punk? Very famous movie line. Timothy, will Millennial Jared know what movie that's from?
Well, I feel lucky and hope he feels lucky. He should know this one.
You say yes. What movie is that from, Jared?
I watched the whole series when I had mono in 8th grade. Dirty Harry.
I love the background info. The kissing disease. So who did you kiss, Jared, in 8th grade that got you the mono?
I am hoping I got it from my girlfriend, but knowing my luck, I probably just picked it up sitting at a desk.
All right, very good. Well, I'm glad you beat that mono. I always wanted mono.
So you could say if you had the
Why?
kissing disease?
So I could admit, like, kids would have mono and they'd be out of school for like 6
I
months.
missed school for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, no.
You don't want that.
Yeah, it
Well,
was
I
awful.
mean, obviously, but at the time, I'm like, how great is that to be off school for 6 months?
great is that to
it's
be?
not.
Brian Anzalotti had it, and he missed his whole senior year of high school. Yeah, he had to come back and do
I
it
missed
again.
the whole semester of college.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did the? I'm sorry, I'm interrupting Millennial Match Game. What did the registrar's office say? Did you get reimbursed for your classes?
I got a medical waiver.
All right.
Yeah,
Good.
but I had to miss a whole semester.
It was not worth it?
no.
Oh, all right.
It was awful.
Well, I guess I'm glad I didn't get it then.
Yeah.
All right, Timothy gets the point. Here we go. Millennial Match Game. Neil's up. Neil, will Millennial Jared know what movie this is from?
Oh, well, he's very popular, Ed. The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
They think he's a righteous dude. What do you think, Neil? Will Millennial Jared know what movie that is from?
Yes, and I'll be upset if he doesn't.
I will be as well. What movie's that from there, Jared?
Oh, I want to say Ferris Bueller.
We'll give it to you. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is the full title.
Or Bueller the Pig.
More Bueller the Pig, as Randy the Millennial said. All right, end of round one, Millennial Match Game brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. Round two, Millennial Match Game brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. Millennial Jared is batting 1,000, right? You've not nailed every question.
Yeah, if you're gonna keep the Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, no, okay, that was absolutely perfect. All right, Timothy, you're up. Here's the famous movie cut. Will Millennial Jared know what movie this is from?
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
One more time.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Just a bit outside. What do you think? Will Millennial Jared know what movie that is from?
I feel like you should know that one.
I think so, too. Jared, I believe, is a sports guy.
I am not a sports
Really?
guy at all, and I don't know the movie.
Don't know. Take a shot at it. I'm going to play it one more time. It's a sports movie. I mean, I gave it to you.
He tried the corner and missed.
The Bad News Bears?
That's a good guess. No, that is Major League. Major League. So no point for Timothy. All right, you're no longer perfect on the Millennial Match Game. That's good because no one's ever gone perfect on the Millennial Match Game. All right, here we go, Neil. We need this one to take the lead, get tied. I don't know. Will Millennial Jared know what movie this famous cut is from?
I'm not sure she's capable of any real feelings. She's television generation. She learned life from Bugs Bunny. The only reality she knows comes to her over the TV set.
That's a deep cut right there. I don't know. What do you think? Will Millennial Jared know what that is from, Neil?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I think that's too tough. I think this is pre-80s, I believe. Late 70s, maybe. What movie is that, Jared?
Yeah, I'm going to go for two in a row. I don't know.
You got to take a guess, Jared. Come on.
Gotta take a guess? Okay,
I'll play it one more time.
I'm not sure she's capable of any real feelings. She's television generation. She learned life from Bugs Bunny.
You learned life from Bugs Bunny.
The only
Jared.
reality she knows comes to her over the TV set.
All right, what do you think?
I'm trying to think of the movie.
If you get this, I'll be very surprised. It's a tough one.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we'll give you a pass on that
okay.
one. The movie was Network. Network. It was about network television.
Never seen it.
Yeah, it's
Never
too
seen
old.
it.
You wouldn't have gotten that one. All right, Neil gets the point. Timothy, you're up. Will Millennial Jared, who is now 0 for his last 2, know what movie this cut is from?
All right. Mickey's a mouse. Donald's a duck. Pluto's a dog. What's Goofy?
What's Goofy? What do you think? Will Millennial Jared know what movie that famous line is from?
Well, we're missing the last 2 in a row. I hope he gets this one.
Yeah, I think he'll get this one as well. Jared, do you want to hear one more time?
Yeah, let's do it one more time.
This is definitely an 80s movie.
All right. Mickey's a mouse. Donald's a duck. Pluto's a dog.
What's Goofy? What's Goofy? Great movie, by the way. You should have seen this in 8th grade with Mono.
I didn't watch it in eighth grade. It wasn't on Netflix.
Wait, Netflix was around when you were in 8th grade?
For him, it
Oh,
was.
my goodness gracious. All right, go ahead.
I'm young. I really have no idea on this one either.
Coming of age movie.
Coming of age movie.
I think the kids were like in 8th grade, right?
Yeah, they're going into high school. Exactly right. You should have watched it in 8th grade, my friend.
16 Candles?
No, that's a good guess. That's Stand By Me.
Oh, I've seen that too.
Yeah, really good movie. All
haven't
right,
seen it
no
in a
point,
while.
Timothy. Here we go. Neil, this is for the lead, I believe. Will Millennial Jared know what movie this cut is from?
Pop quiz, hot shot. There's a bomb on a bus. Once the bus goes 50 miles an hour, the bomb is armed. If it drops below 50, it blows up. What do you do? What do you do?
What do you do? Neil, what do you think? Will Millennial Jared know what movie that cut's from?
I'm going to say yes.
You say yes. This is a tough one.
Speed.
That is Speed. All right, not tough at all. You got that right. All right, Timothy, you need this one to stay in the game, my friend. Millennial Match Game, famous movie clip edition, brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. Here we go, Timothy. Is it Timothy's turn? Yeah, all right. Will Millennial Jared know what movie this cut is from?
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
You've got me. Who's got you? One of the most famous movie lines of the 80s, but will Millennial Jared know what movie that is from?
I'm going to say yes.
You say
Don't
yes.
let it down, Jared.
All right, I'm going to play it one more time for Jared. He's giving me a quizzical look.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
Who's got you? I'll give you a hint. The female actress right there lost her mind later in life, and I believe was into meth.
That definitely doesn't help me.
Chuck can research that. She had some sort of addiction problem, but yeah.
Temple of Doom?
Oh, that is a good guess. No, but that is Superman with Christopher Reeve and Margot Kidder. Margot Kidder. Don't Google her, kids. She had a rough turn after Superman. All right, end of round 2 of Millennial Match Game. What's the score, Deb Green?
All right, Neil is 3, Timothy 1.
All right, Timothy can still close the gap when we come back. Millennial Jared in studio. It's Millennial Match Game on the Mark Arum Show, 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. Final round of Millennial Match Game on the Mark Arum Show, brought to you proudly by our buddies at Rocco's European Garage. What's the score and who's up, Deb Green?
All right, Neil 3, Timothy 1. It is Neil's turn.
All right, Neil, you can put this away for good, I would think. Will Millennial Jared, this is a movie clips edition of Millennial Match Game, will Millennial Jared know what movie this clip is from?
Choose life. Choose a job. Choose a career. Choose a family. Choose a big television. Choose washing machines, cars, compact displays, and electrical tin openers.
There you go. I love the music. I love the line. Love the movie. Will Millennial Jared know what movie that's from?
I'm going to say yes.
You say yes. Jared, what movie is that from?
You've got a lot of confidence in me. Train Spotting?
That is Train Spotting.
Ooh, yes.
What a great movie. I have not seen Train Spotting 2 yet, though.
Oh, it's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's not as good as the first one, but it's great to get back to all the characters
When
again.
did 2 come out? I didn't even know.
2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
love that movie.
It's been sitting on my DVR, with my Xfinity DVR for a while. I just haven't watched
It's
it
worth
yet.
the watch.
All right, Neil wins, but they're both going home winners, Deb Green. What did these fine gentlemen win tonight?
Yeah, you both have tickets to Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick August 22nd at Ameris Bank Amphitheater.
Say that again, Deb Green.
Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick.
Wow, Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick, Longoria. Hang on the line, guys. Low T's going to get some info from you. Still intern, the longest-running intern in history, Jared Rosenberg. Great job, as always, my friend.
Thanks so much.
Let's get you back on before your internship's over.
Absolutely.
All right,
Will do.
good luck with that mono. When we come back, Jay Black will join us. Jake Fromm going pro. It's the Mark Arum Show on WSB.
Hey, this is Cal Penn, and you're listening to the Mark Arum Show.
Well, excuse me, let me let you know the time on.
Welcome back to the show. It is 55, kind of chilly degrees on Peachtree Street. We'll call it a 4.5 on the Mark Arum Show back sweat meter. Just sweat a little bit walking the dogs today, Longoria. Jay Black is joining us now live. Breaking news that was announced via the Twitter machine today.
Where is
UGA quarterback Jake Fromm will declare for the NFL draft. Jay Black is WSB Radio Sports director. Jay, I was a little surprised by this announcement. I thought Jake from State Farm was going to come back for one more year.
I was going back and forth both ways. I was slightly surprised by this, and I kind of think what it boils down to for Jake Fromm is how much can he improve his stock next year, because Georgia's offense is going to have to pretty much totally rebuild, losing their top 2 running backs, top 2 tight ends, 4 starting offensive linemen, and 2 of their top 5 wide receivers.
I was of the belief, because I don't think, and I'll get your reaction to this, I don't think Jake Fromm is a first or second round quarterback. I think most likely third round or later. I thought that combined with Kirby Smart pulling him aside to say, listen, I need a leader under center next year because we are losing so many folks on offense. I thought Kirby would guide him to stay but he decides to declare.
All Jake Fromm has to do is convince one NFL organization that he's the leader of your football team, and I would not put that against him. Physically, talent-wise, I don't know if he has that first or second round ability, but can't you see Bill Belichick taking Jake Fromm?
No.
You don't?
No. No, I can't. Longoria, you're an NFL guy.
Yeah.
You see the Patriots taking Jake Fromm?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think. They'd sign him as a free agent, maybe a 7th-round pick, but no.
I don't think New England's going to take him.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, there are teams that could use a quarterback, but I don't know. And I did an informal Twitter poll yesterday, assuming that Jake might declare, and most of the respondents on Twitter said 3rd round or later. Very few people said 1st round or 2nd round. So we'll see. This leads me to ask this next question, Jay Black. Who the heck is the Bulldogs quarterback next year?
He might not even be in the state of Georgia right now.
That's what I'm thinking, too.
The players on the depth chart, you have Stetson Bennett, who was the backup, and he is all of maybe 5'10", 190 pounds. He was a JUCO player.
Whoa! Easy, Jay, with the religious slangs at me.
Okay.
Did he get that?
I don't think yet. JUCO.
Sorry.
Get it?
I didn't get that.
Jews Nugget. JUCO. Never mind.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Junior college.
Yeah,
there you go. All right.
Sorry. DeJuan Mathis was a highly recruited player last year, but he had brain surgery in May and still has not been cleared to play, so that's not really an option there. Carson Beck is the true freshman quarterback that's already on campus now, 4-star player from Florida. He might actually be the best quarterback in the room. And then you look at the graduate transfer options. Jamie Newman from Wake Forest had a pretty good year.
Yeah.
KJ Costello, Stanford, Anthony Brown of BC. So that's kind of where you're at.
I think we're going to see one of those junior college transfers, Jay Black. I think that's who's going to be under center. Who goes higher? Who's higher drafted, Jake Fromm or Jacob Eason in this draft?
Jacob Eason.
Yeah, 100%.
Jacob Eason
right.
definitely has the arm talent and all the ability, but Fromm had a better college career.
I saw a list, again, it's so early, but a list of the top 100 prospects for the NFL draft this year, and Swift was the 2nd-ranked running back, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Swift is definitely a potential first-round guy. There's 2 offensive linemen that could go in the first round, so the Dogs will be well represented on draft day. Well, they will be well represented on offense, though, in 2020 will be the big question.
No doubt. WSB Radio Sports Director Jay Black will talk to you tomorrow morning on Atlanta's Morning News, buddy.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Jay. I don't listen. I'm not questioning Jake Fromm. I don't question anyone's judgment whether they go or not. You know, it's a personal decision to leave college. Obviously, there could be a big payday waiting there. I just know I never wanted to leave college. You know, I was like, I stayed at a 5th year because I didn't want, and for not athletic reasons, but I was like, I did not want to go to the real world because I was enjoying college so much, and I wasn't big man on campus like Jake Fromm. Why not be the big man again on campus and hang out one more year and bask in the glory? I guess
glory.
You know.
Do they pay you the money he's going to make just stepping into the NFL?
But that's the thing. He's not guaranteed that money. This isn't a surefire top 5 pick. You know. I remember when
he's going to get paid if he goes anywhere.
My 5th senior year. My 2nd senior year. My 5th year of college. All my buddies that had graduated the year before.
Senior.
Yeah, 5th year senior. They were like, dude, stay a 6th year. Don't get out into the real world. It sucks out here. It sucks out here. I was like, come on, I'm ready. No, I should have stayed. I should still be in college.
Yeah, but none of us had the potential of making NFL money.
True. And we still
because
don't
I would have stayed in college till now.
So you think it's just a money thing?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I get the injury risk. I don't know, man.
I can't imagine it's anything other than money.
Yeah. All right. Because who would want another year to be king of Athens? What a great...
Well, if it was us,
yeah.
sure. Yeah, I would love that.
Tired of it. Maybe it's like, whatever.
Your thoughts on Jake Fromm leaving early, and if you could, would you have stayed in school longer and delayed the real world? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. This is The Mark Arum Show. No diggity, Longoria. Big hour next hour, Chuck. Buckle up, my friend. 2 of your favorites will join us. Little Sanjay with Would You Rather. Johnny Kielbasa with a fast food review. Before we get back to the calls, talking about Jake Fromm leaving early, declared for the NFL draft today. He will no longer be under center and the king of Athens. Your thoughts on that? And would you leave school early? I wanted to stay as long as I could. Alex Williams joins us, stalwart member of the WSB traffic team. Great guy. Just he's food insecure, I guess we'd say. No, you eat plenty. You just don't have much knowledge.
Pizza out there.
Yes, you're what?
I feed Alex enough.
She feeds me more than my fiance
Yes,
feeds
who
me.
brought that pizza, Deb, since we're talking
That
about
was Bar Marco's, I believe. It's National Pizza Week next week.
Yes, so 50% off today and tomorrow to celebrate National Pizza Week at marcos.com in honor of Alex Williams, who I believe, Longoria, had seconds of the pizza before you even had first.
Yeah, he did. That's
Yes,
true.
indeed. All right, so Alex is one Achilles heel. He does not know much about food. So we're going to play a quick round of Does Alex Williams know this food?
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 That boy don't know what that is.
Tonight's food, Alex Williams. I'm not confident you're going to get this.
Shocking.
Tonight's food is asabuco. Asabuco. Delicious dish. Asabuco.
You know what it sounds like? No, I think it's wrong. Never mind.
Well, no,
it sounds
go
like
with your
that one
gut.
episode of Seinfeld when Kramer and his girlfriend were making the African food, and he said it was like sambuca or something.
I don't know. I don't remember that. Chuck, do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Were they making sambuca's a drink?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe that. I don't see. I don't even know what that is.
Asabuco. It's a food. It's not a beverage. What do you think it is? Asabuco.
Let's say it is a meat, like a gamey meat.
Close. It's a braised veal shank.
Okay.
It's tender. It's delicious.
That was decent.
That boy does not know what that is.
But that was close, though. It was not sambuca.
Does everybody else know what that is?
Did you know what asabuco was, Longoria?
No, I have no idea.
Deb?
I did not know, but I would not have guessed sambuca.
All right. Low T, it's a
Not a
meat.
clue.
It's a meat. You could kill it.
I mean, that's great.
All
Tell
right.
me what it is, and I'll shoot
Asabuco.
it.
All right. Good job, Alex
Valiant
Williams.
effort.
Alex Williams kind of didn't know that food. 404-872-0750. Chef William knows what asabuco is. What's going on, Chef?
Doing good. How are you doing today, sir?
Excellent. What's cooking?
Talking about the Jake Fromm thing, I played high school ball and a little bit of college. It kind of comes down to three quick decisions. A, he's going out on top. You know, they won the games. He's going out second. He doesn't want to have to retrain an entire line of new players to play the way he does, and with the risk of getting hurt because they can't protect him as good as his old players. And B, why would you want to get paid to do that? If you go to the NFL and you're a new quarterback and they have to learn you, you're still getting paid at the end of the day.
Understood. I just don't know if he's going to be getting paid in the NFL. That's the thing.
He's going to be a fourth-round backup.
All right, we'll see. Listen, I'm not questioning his judgment. Whatever he feels is best for him. But it's not. He's not walking into millions and millions of dollars. I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong.
Eagles need a new quarterback.
Yeah, they might. Giants, thankfully. Texans have quarterback. Falcons have a quarterback. There's teams that. I mean, I wish him the best. I hope he's the number one overall pick. That'd be great. I just don't. I don't know. I think I would have hung around and been the king of Athens one more year. But you got the injury factor. I get it. James is up next on the Mark Arum Show. Hello, James.
Hey, Mark. I wanted to talk to you about some road names that y'all use in the traffic team.
Okay.
And my facts, with a reporter, you got to have your facts straight, right? My facts come from my father, who is a native Atlantan, Roswell, and he knew these people a little bit. And so you say, Holcomb Bridge Road, right?
Holcomb Bridge Road. Holcomb Bridge.
Holcomb Bridge Road, like a hawk.
Holcomb Bridge?
Yeah, it's Holcomb
All right.
Bridge.
You know what? Tomorrow morning on Channel 2, I'm going to say Holcomb Bridge, and then my news director is going to fire me. Go ahead. What's the other one?
The other one is Mansell Road.
Mansell Road.
Yeah, the man's name is Joe Mansell.
Yeah, I've heard
My
from
dad
his
actually
family.
knew him.
Yeah, I've heard from his family before about the Mansell. Mansell?
Mm-hmm.
Mansell? I always forget. Mansell. Say it one more time, James.
Mansell.
Mansell
It's
Road.
one syllable.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
My mom's cousin was in town, and she lives in Birmingham, and she went to the DeKalb Farmers Market.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is DeKalb up north. So
I know.
that was
Everywhere else in the world, it's DeKalb.
Not here.
No. Cairo, Georgia, not Cairo, Georgia. Listen, it might be Holcomb Bridge or whatever he said, but everyone knows it as Holcomb Bridge now. Whatever was cooking in 1790, I apologize, but in 2020, it's Holcomb Bridge. The Mansell family has reached out to me a number of times, but I always forget what they want me to say. Mansell? Captain Who say Mansell Road, and they'd be like, no! We're going to say yes in a minute. We got Russ in Gainesville and Little Sanjay coming up. It's time to have some fun on the Mark Arum Show. Back after this.
The Mark Arum Show is performed before a live studio audience.
No, I run this town to be near you. I stand alone. I stand alone.
Welcome back to the show and a good Wednesday Eve to you. Mark Arum here, you there at 7:07, 7 minutes after 7 o'clock. This is the Mark Arum Show, heard Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. on 95.5 WSP. My whole family here tonight. Deb Green, executive producer of the program. So if you have a problem, take it up with her. Longoria, the stoic Eskimo on the other side of the takeout window. Low T Chuck screens your calls. Coming up in 30 minutes, Johnny Kielbasa with a fast food review. Talking about Jake Fromm leaving for the NFL early. I don't judge, but I think I would have stayed. I loved college so much. I did not want to leave. I mean, I've had a good time since, but I remember, just wanting to stay as long as possible. Your thoughts on the Fromster leaving Athens next year, and what did you want when you were in school? Did you want to get out? Did you not want to go out? Deb, did you want to get out in the real world?
I could not get out fast enough.
Really?
I graduated early because one, I couldn't afford it, but two, I just did not want to be in school anymore.
Really?
But I had a friend who refused to take one class. Like to graduate in art, you needed this one class. He refused to take it because he loved all the incentive students got, and he was like 10 years in school.
It was kind of like that. Remember that movie PCU?
Oh, yeah.
That was great. So
Such
it
a
was
good
like
flick.
bald, what's his name? Who's no longer bald.
Jeremy Piven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how did he get all that hair back? 1993, he was like almost bald, and now he's got a full head of hair.
Hollywood Magic.
Is that Hollywood Magic?
Yeah.
I got to get his agent's number. Because if you watch that movie, it was a funny movie.
Oh,
it was
great.
Really chubby. What's his name? John Favreau.
Yes.
With the dreadlocks.
Early.
Yeah. It was a really good movie. PCU. Check it out. Little Sanjay will join us in a second, but we got Russ in Gainesville leading us off.
Come here a minute. I want to
What's going on, Russell Stover? How are you, my friend?
It's pronounced Gainesville.
Gainesville. I'm sorry.
Chick-fil-A.
Like the family, the Gainesville family. Russ, you had a new sidekick today. We didn't get a name. We just said she was Hispanic. Well, do you not know her name? Camilla. All right.
Yeah, she doesn't speak a word of English.
I think I'm just going to leave it as Latin chick on the calendar.
Just on the Russ. That's what he said. Latin chick. Where did you meet Camilla?
I originally met her. She was walking down the sidewalk. She got in with me. She said no English. And what's beautiful about the internet is I would say, translate this, and I would say, hey, can I take you to lunch? And it would go, blah, 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 whatever she would eat. Yeah, it was really cool. And so, she stayed with me that day and night.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen her in 2 or 3 weeks now, and I just ran into her again today. And I went up, and I said, ride? She said, see. So she got in with me. And
it's just that easy, Chuck. Ride?
Yeah, like mañana. Is that tomorrow?
Mañana, yeah.
Yeah, she said me and you. She pointed me and you tomorrow. She said 11. I said okay.
All right.
And
so speaking of that, so the New Year's Day, January 1st, I work traffic in the morning, and I'm driving in at like 3:30 in the morning, and I don't know. Tell me what I should do. You guys are
And you saw Russ.
I did not see Russ. Close though. You be my moral compass here on this.
Okay.
I'm driving in on a side street. This isn't an interstate. And there's this girl, I don't know, mid-20s, in a black ball gown, like sparkly ball gown, hitchhiking.
No.
What do I do at that situation?
I wouldn't.
Well, don't pick her up.
Yeah,
that was the
don't
first
pick her
thing.
up.
Don't, definitely not.
Yeah.
I felt bad that I didn't. Chuck, you're my moral compass.
Yeah.
Do you pick her up at 3:30 in the morning?
She's gonna cut you.
Really? She was
That's
wearing
bad news.
Yeah.
but no, she could have been like, struggled to get out of someone's apartment and was like just.
Then call 911. Tell them there's a.
Well, she didn't have her purse or anything.
You call 911 and say,
Call
"Hey,
911.
this."
That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
But the only reason I didn't stop because I would have been late for work because I got to get in and do the hair. No,
And then what would you have done with her?
I just felt bad. It was kind of chilly too, and she was out there.
She's an adult.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Russ, would you have stopped and picked
Russ
her up?
would have picked her up.
Oh, absolutely. My first wife, I picked her up walking down the road.
You would have said mañana. Sí. Mañana.
11.
Sí. All right, Russ, keep doing your thing, buddy. We'll check in with you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, take care, bud. So in hindsight, I should have called 911.
Well, I mean, she wasn't in any danger. She was hitchhiking, so obviously she wasn't
But it was
worried about who picks her up.
And she wasn't like frantically trying to stop me.
Yeah.
You know,
It'd be
just,
one thing if she was like waving you down.
There were many nights I got left behind at a concert. You
Yeah.
just have to make your way home sometime. If
Yeah.
you're hitchhiking, you're putting yourself in that situation.
Sure.
But I mean, if I was in danger, I would have gone somewhere.
But you think I was in danger if I picked her up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you would have gotten cut.
Don't
Yeah.
You still wouldn't have made it to work.
By her,
Yeah.
or would it was like a setup or
You
something?
don't know.
By her.
Absolutely, yeah.
You
It
don't
could have
know.
been a setup.
Oh, yeah.
You see that in the news all the time. Look at what happens in Uber rides.
Don't be helpful. It's just easier not to be helpful.
But I should have called. Should have
Yeah,
called
call
police.
somebody else.
Call
Make it their
local police.
problem.
You,
All
you
right.
know a lot of police officers, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No cop is going to be wanting to take my call at 3:30 in the morning, though.
911 will though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I. Yeah,
That's actually their job.
that's
Call
what
the people whose job it is to
Yeah.
deal with that.
That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
So,
Next New Year's, you'll remember that.
lady, if you're listening, I'm sorry I didn't pick you up.
But she wasn't really doing anything wrong, or I mean, it would have been one thing if you'd seen her like getting dragged into a car.
Yeah, no. If she had been like waving me down, like like looking for
Sure.
help, I would have stopped for
Even then,
sure.
don't
But she
stop.
was just
even then, don't
hitchhiking.
stop.
Don't stop.
But all right, there
calm.
you go.
Keep on going.
Drive a pickup like me. You can tell them to jump in the back.
404-872-0750 1-800-WSB Talk.
It's time. For Would You Rather with Little Sanjay.
He is the guru, the soothsayer, the truth seeker, the asker of unanswerable questions. He joins us every Tuesday and Thursday unless we get hit with Scud missiles. So we got bumped yesterday, but he joins us on a Wednesday. It's Sanjay and Would You Rather. How are you, my friend?
Good. I'm glad that it takes Scud missiles to miss this segment.
That was
And
the
by
only
the
thing
way,
that could bump you.
And I'm a little upset that you didn't pick me up New Year's morning. I was waving at you, trying to get your attention, and you didn't even pick me up.
Sanjay's
Of
such a
course.
nice guy. You would have 100% picked her up, right?
Of course, I would have picked her up.
I thought so.
I got scars. I would have gotten cut. That's what happened.
I have scars. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so Sanjay is going to ask us questions. We're going to answer them in studio. I want you to play along in your car. Por favor, mañana, ahora. What's the first question there, Sanjay?
All right, number one. Would you rather be the richest person on earth but be hated by everyone, or be loved by everyone you meet but make about the same amount of money as everybody else?
Well, I'm beloved by everyone I meet, and it's
Are
not
ya?
that great. I would be the richest guy, and everyone hates me.
Not that great.
It's not that great. Do you know why?
Why Jake Fromm?
Because when you're beloved, like people just expect you to help. I mean, I enjoy helping people out, but when people love you, there's like you enter in this silent pact where it's like, hey, I love you, man, help me out. And
So many obligations.
So many obligations. Thank you, Deb Green. So give me the most money and be hated. I think I could live in my compound and be hated.
I try to keep to myself as much as possible, so
Yeah.
it's okay if you hate me. I won't know.
Most people here think you hate them.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not that you do. You don't.
I just keep to
You
myself.
keep to yourself.
Yeah, I'm a
Exactly
private
right.
person.
Stay out of trouble. Low T, we already know Low T.
Give me the
Low
money.
T, you could be yourself right now and be the richest man in the
change
world.
a thing.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
have a bunch of zeros in my bank account.
Schlongoria.
Yeah, I want the money.
Yeah.
I don't care what people
You
think.
have kids to put through college.
Yeah, I don't care what people think about me.
You could build a separate side house for your mother-in-law.
That's true.
Yeah. Think
And
about
my
it.
mom.
And your mom. That's right. You can move. Is she going to move to Georgia?
I don't know.
Sanjay's parents bought a place in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe they can live together with my mom.
That would be a sitcom.
I'd watch
Oh my
that.
God.
I'd watch that every day.
Sanjay, can we make that happen?
Yeah, I can set that up.
I don't think your parents want that to happen.
No.
Oh, that'd be great.
She'd wake up and make him enchiladas in the morning.
No.
Not gonna. All right.
You want my grandmother for that.
Okay. Next question, Sanjay.
All right, number two. For 24 hours, would you rather take care of a 0-year-old or take care of a 95-year-old? That means 0 to 12 months.
So a toddler, right? Is that toddler? The months?
I'm going to say it's less. Under 6 months, actually.
All right. A 3-month-old baby or a 95-year-old man or woman?
Yes.
I'm going 95-year-old man or woman. There's less pressure there. Like if the 95-year-old dies under my watch, listen, they were 95. A 3-month-old dies, you're going to jail. So less pressure with the
I feel
senior.
like both of them are just going to sleep all day anyway.
Yeah,
and
poop all day.
Yeah, but at least I could talk to the 95-year-old.
Yeah,
like,
they might have
some
some
good
stories.
yeah.
Exactly right. Low T Chuck.
I have one clarifying question. Are they both in diapers?
Yes.
I'm taking the 3-month-old man.
Really?
Do you want to clean a 95-year-old diaper?
No one said you have to.
Wow, you're taking care of him.
Yeah, for a
24
day.
hours is a long time.
For 24 hours.
Nope. Give me the 3-month-old man. I've been through that. That's
right.
easy. I'm not changing an old man's diaper.
Longoria?
Not happening.
Yeah, 3-month-old. I'll
Do you
take
not
the
remember what your mom did when you had poison ivy or whatever on the side of the road?
You know what?
But
Yeah.
he wasn't 95.
Exactly.
All right.
And I was her kid. She's obligated.
Next question, Sanjay.
All right, this one's got a little bit of extra. Would you rather take a bullet for someone or take a prison sentence for somebody? Now, the bullet injury doesn't kill you, just messes you up. Recovery time around 12 to 18 months.
Whoa,
and the prison sentence is 12
just
months.
around.
Minimum
Jeez.
security.
You put a lot
So
of thought
would
into
you rather
that one.
take the bullet or take the prison sentence?
We know Mark's answer.
Yeah, I'm taking the
Can't do
bullet.
prison.
I'm taking the bullet, but I want to explain why. My fear of prison obviously is number one. But number two, let's say I take the fall for someone, I go to minimum security for 12 months. I come back out of prison, this job's not waiting for me.
No.
They're not holding this job for a felon.
No.
But if I take a bullet for Longoria
Oh, yeah.
and I'm in prison for 12 months,
You get a flyover ramp.
yeah, I get a flyover ramp, and I'm welcomed back with open arms. They're like, "Oh, our hero, Mark Arum."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
so
more beloved than you were when you
more
left.
beloved, more beloved
I
than
don't,
ever.
I don't see how.
More
but
obligation.
I don't see how that would be
It's
possible.
almost impossible to
It
be
is.
more beloved than I am right now. But yeah, I'm going to take the bullet so I can come back with and be greeted with open arms.
I'll take the bullet. I think it's a better story than just going to jail.
Yeah, Low T.
Yeah, I'm taking the bullet.
Yeah, I'll take the bullet.
That's a
I'm
good
not going to
question, though.
jail.
It is. It really is.
Here would make it tougher. Because 12 to 18 months recovery is a long time.
It is very
If
long.
the jail sentence was like 6 months or 3 months, you
It's
need
a little shorter.
Yeah, you needed to make it shorter, Sanjay, to entice us to go
jail
to
is scary.
prison. Yeah,
All right,
Apparently
I'll
bullets
save that
aren't.
one for next week.
yeah. Bring it back. Bring it back 6 years from now, and we'll answer that again. All right, next question, Sanjay.
All right, would you rather regret something you did or regret not having done something?
Regret something I did. I regret there's a deeper regret for not doing something than there is for doing something and regretting it, I think.
I already have both on my.
Yeah, we all should.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're the bubble boy. You're not
Yeah.
out in the real world.
Yeah, but I guess something I've done.
All right.
Yeah.
Low T.
Something I haven't done.
Okay.
Something I haven't done.
All right. Very philosophical there, Sanjay. You got one more, buddy?
I do. Would you rather all the money you make or obtain gets doubled or be able to access the internet in your mind?
Give me double my money. I mean, I can get the internet any other way possible.
Yeah, the internet's such a terrible place. I don't want to use it if I don't have to, so double the money.
And then it's in your mind.
Low T, double your cash or internet in your mind?
Yeah, that's too dark. It's
exactly.
a dark place
But
to
if
go.
your internet's in your mind, you could do that Google Translate and pick up chicks like Russ.
Well, it's true.
You only need mañana.
Yeah, mañana.
Or
No.
you could go on Jeopardy.
Or you can go, oh, by the way, I missed that first one yesterday.
It was good.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Second episode tonight at 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Longoria.
I'll double my pay.
Double that pay. Smart man. Sanjay. Good job, buddy. He is the official account of the Mark Arum Show. Find him on Facebook, Brass Tax Accounting, or online at brass.tax. Hey, we're going to do this again tomorrow. I hope you don't mind, buddy.
My man, I'm there.
All right, little Sanjay, Big Sanjay, and Would You Rather. When we come back, more of your calls and the best 50 American foods of all time. 404-872-0750. This is the Mark Arum Show.
Mark Arum on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. Great job by little Sanjay. You're right, Longoria. It's tougher for me to be any more beloved than I am. That is a good point, my friend. Patrick joins us in Lawrenceville. Patrick, welcome to the program, buddy. What's going on?
Hey, well, I got to say, I'm a little disappointed in you, Mark.
Uh-oh.
You're choosing to be a Mr. Burns over a Flanders.
Whether it be beloved or the richest man in the world?
Exactly. And I would like to suggest to you that It's lonely at the top. Brother.
Understood.
You want to be among the people.
You know what? It's lonely in the middle, though, Patrick. It's lonely in the middle. Listen,
Well,
I'm not saying I don't have to be a jerk. Everyone just hates me. I'll still be the same guy. Just for whatever reason, everyone hates me because I have all this money.
As a matter of fact, people love you, and we enjoy
See,
you.
Longoria?
I guess so.
Patrick, I appreciate it, buddy. Randy's up on the Mark Arum Show. Randy, what you got, bud?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Excellent. What's going on?
I'm doing good. I kind of got in on the tail end of the conversation before about picking people up and giving them rides.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the deputy in Dawsonville that gave the guy a ride and he hit me, and lady shot the guy.
Wait. You're the guy that got shot? What happened?
No. I'm the deputy that picked the guy up.
Oh, okay.
I gave him a ride, and I was going to give him $10, and he did an elbow strike, and there was a lady in the parking lot, and shot him. So you just never know who you're going to pick up.
Give me the story real quick. What exactly happened? Refresh my memory.
Happened 2 years ago.
Okay.
I picked the guy up at Elliott's complex, and I gave him a ride to McDonald's there at 453.
Yeah.
And I got out to let him out, and I was looking down to give him $10, and he hit me, knocked me out.
Wow.
Tried to steal my gun, and there was a lady in the parking lot, and she shot him.
Oh, my God. I don't remember that story. Jeez Louise.
You don't? Oh,
no.
my gosh.
I've been to that McDonald's, though. I've been to that McDonald's, but...
Yeah. Just I guess punching deputy and Dawsonville deputy hit.
All right. Deb Green's pulling it up right now. Yeah. So should I have picked up that woman in a ball ground on New Year's Day or no?
I probably wouldn't have. You know.
Yeah.
You just never know. You know. I'll in my job I will still give people rides.
Sure.
The day I came back, I gave a guy a ride, and people ask me if I will. I said yes, I will. I can't let that affect the way I do my job.
Do we know why the guy hit you? And I mean,
no, really don't. And, he from what I understand, he's a nice guy, and I don't know really the whole situation behind it. But it just happened, and I don't have any hard feelings about it.
Yeah.
It just happened.
It just happened. All right. Well, don't stop being nice, Rain. I'm glad you're still.
I won't.
Indeed. You take that to heart, Longoria.
Okay.
Don't stop being nice.
All right.
Do you see that story, Deb Green? I don't remember that story.
I think so. Yeah, I think I found it.
I kind of remember it.
Like, why?
I remember
that
the $10 thing.
Police officer, though. Like, of all the people,
after he just gave you a ride to
yeah,
McDonald's.
Exactly. That makes no sense to me.
I would have got my 20-piece first, and then.
Yeah, and he was going to give you money for McDonald's. Yeah. Like, oh my
and $10
God,
goes pretty well.
It's like the hitchhiker in There's Something About Mary. Have you ever picked up hitchhikers?
I have not.
Me neither.
No.
Have you ever hitchhiked?
No.
Me neither.
No.
That was one of the things. I give my parents a lot of grief. But for some reason, they hammered that to me in a young age. Like, you do never hitchhike. Never, ever. You'll get, like, what if they give me lobster, Mom? I'm only 12. Deb, I think you've hitchhiked, right? You getting back from concerts?
No, I'll find a way. I lived in such a small town. Everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
You're like hitchhiking with your neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I know, that was for some reason. My parents were adamant. Like, you do never get in a car with a stranger. Unless they're giving you $10 for McDonald's. And then you hit them over the head with a club. Mike's in Conyers. Mike, real quick, what do you have?
A few years ago, statistics showed that if you pick up a hitchhiker, you've got a 1 in 6 chance of something bad happening. And the same thing is true if you are hitchhiking and you take a ride with someone, regardless of overall appearances or anything like that. You've got a 1 in 6 chance of being harmed. So it's basically, now this has been 20 years ago or so I read this article. So it's basically like playing Russian roulette.
Sure, 100%. But you're saying there's a 5 in 6 chance everything will be all right.
I mean, Russ is always okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Russ is picking up these ladies on the side of the street.
But are the
there's a
girls?
1 in 6 chance he spends the night with them. That's bad for the lady.
Well, I guess to take that a little further statistically, you would have to weigh the detriment of getting shot versus the benefits of a night of romance.
Yeah, we'll save that for a little Sanjay on tomorrow's show. Thanks for the call, Mike. When we come back, Johnny Kielbasa and the best 50 American foods of all time. No offense, Longoria.
None taken.
Hey, this is Louis Anderson, and you're listening to the Mark Arum Show. It's so good to be born in America, where all men are free. It's so good to be born in America, all the home of the red, the white, and the blue.
Welcome back to the show, 7:36:24 in front of 8 o'clock. Mark Arum and the Bananas at your beck and call till 8 in the p.m. You can listen to the show, the station in general, at home on your listening speaker things. Just say play 95.5 WSB and boom, we got you covered. Before Johnny Kielbasa, let's get Robert in Atlanta. Robert, welcome to the show. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
What up, dude?
A couple years ago, I was up in Cartersville heading back to Atlanta, and boyfriend, girlfriend was trying to hitchhike. So I pulled over and said, where are you going? I said, in Atlanta. I was willing to give them a ride except for one thing. They had a pit bull. And they said, oh, don't worry, pit bull's friendly enough. And maybe it was, but the stereotype said, no, I'm not going to take the chance.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
they had to walk to Atlanta from Cartersville.
Oh, my, I don't think that happened. I think someone else picked him up. You know what? What am I going to do? All right, let's do Jennifer Griffey's here. Jennifer, Idaho?
Idaho.
U.S. Indeed.
I
All
can't
right.
do you, Edgar. When sperm meets egg.
So listen, turn your mic on, broadcast professional. Before we get to Johnny Kielbasa, Johnny, you can join us for this segment because you might have a hitchhiker story. You've got a hitchhiker story or two there, Jay Griff.
Yeah, it basically says the Griffiths family are a bunch of morons.
Okay, what happened?
When I was like a kid, I think I was like 5th grade. My dad brought home a hitchhiker named Wayne, and he spent the weekend with us.
Well, you're in 5th grade.
Yeah, he said, would this man need some help? So
wait, let me do the math. So your dad was driving like a Model T at that point, right?
Okay. All right. Idaho. Oh, my God, is that ever going to go away?
All right, so fifth grade, your dad brings home a hitchhiker and he stays with you?
For the whole weekend. And then apparently my mom was so comfortable with him, she went across the street and left him, and he like babysat. And I'm like, okay.
Well, babysitters
But he was
are
very
expensive.
nice.
Yeah. What was his name?
Wayne.
Wayne. Wayne. Not wasn't the Atlanta child murderer? Wasn't his name Wayne?
It's not the same.
Not the same guy?
Mm-mm.
All right. Have you ever hitchhiked?
Oh, no, but I did pick up a hitchhiker one day leaving here.
Because you have a heart of gold. How did that go?
Well, remember? You don't remember that story?
No, maybe not.
So he was down at Spring Street. He needed a ride. It's like midnight. I don't know what I was thinking. But like, yeah, just jump in. I'll give you a car. I'll give you a ride. So I'm driving, and he wants me to drive to somewhere. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But he wanted some money, so we went to an ATM, and I got him like $300.
What?
I swear to God.
Crazy.
I don't know.
I need a ride home later.
Yeah, 300.
Well, it was an odd number. He says, I need something to fix this frozen truck. It's like $267 or something. And I'm like,
And you gave it to him?
yeah.
Wow.
I know. Morons. Griffiths.
No, you just got a heart of gold, Jennifer Griffiths. Yeah.
Idiots. Thanks for playing.
All right, there you go, Jennifer.
Idaho.
How about that, Johnny
a lot,
Kielbasa?
Jennifer.
Johnny, what did you do with that $300 that Jennifer gave you?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that, Mark, but I did go to Idaho and spend most of it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Idaho, Jennifer
Idaho.
Griffiths? There you go. All right, but before we do the fast food review, I've been sitting on the story for 4 days. I haven't had a chance to do it. I want to do it with you. I'm glad you're here, Johnny. Deb Green found this amazing story. It's the top 50 greatest American foods of all time. So these are foods, the way I'm reading this, Deb Green, these are strictly foods that were invented in America, all right? You understand what I'm saying?
Non-Latin foods.
Well, non-Asian foods.
Yeah, no, I got
All right, but these are 50 American food creations. You ready, Johnny?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to go start from the back of the list. Number 50, key lime pie. The 50th best American food of all time. Obviously invented in Florida.
Yeah, that's a pretty high.
Yeah.
I would bring key lime pie in a little bit.
You think it's too low?
Yeah.
All right, well, listen to the list. This is an impressive list.
Okay.
Number 49, tater tots.
Oh, Alex's favorite.
Exactly. So tater tots are
Your
amazing,
favorite.
and they're
Yeah,
only
mine too.
49th.
I'll get someone to feed them to me.
Yeah, I had some at the Steamhouse Lounge last night.
Oh, did you? Did someone feed them to you?
Yeah, 40.
Overrated. Tater tots are overrated.
All right.
Whatever.
48th.
That's why they're 49.
48 is San Francisco sourdough bread. I don't know the difference between regular sourdough bread. 47, the Cobb salad, as we found out in Curb Your Enthusiasm, invented by Bob Cobb. 46, pot roast is an American food. Pot roast appeared in, Johnny says yuck. 45, Twinkies.
Okay.
44, this is for Chuck. What do you want to guess what 44 is?
I don't know, elk steak?
Close. Jerky.
Really?
Yeah, jerky is an American classic food.
I don't know how that's...
Jerky's ahead of
I
Twinkies
don't know
and
how you
tater
can claim
tots.
that as an American food, but
Now,
all right.
this doesn't make sense to me, Deb. 43 is fajitas.
I didn't make the list. I just found it, and I think it's because it's been Americanized.
Okay,
like,
so
know,
you're not going to Mexico and getting like...
They're not the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we've American fajitas. Number 42, oldie but a goodie, a banana split. I can't remember the last time I had a banana split. These are the greatest American foods of all time. Number 41, cornbread. Cornbread's solid. I like the sweet cornbread, though, not the unsweetened kind. Number 40 is gorp. What is gorp?
It says it's like a trail mix.
Oh,
Good
okay.
old raisins and peanuts, bro.
There you go.
What is it? Good old raisins and peanuts?
Yeah.
Good old? All right. Number 39, jambalaya. We could just this whole list with Alex Williams. He wouldn't know any of these foods.
Save it for him.
Number 38, a Southern classic, biscuits and gravy.
Ooh,
Obviously,
I
a
love biscuits
truly American dish there. Number 37, I don't understand. What's Smithfield ham? What's different between other hams, Johnny? You're a meat guy.
It's like a honey baked type of thing where they spiral slice it and throw some gooey glop on it.
Okay.
and-
All right.
Yeah.
Smithfield ham. 36. This one should be way higher up the list as far as I'm concerned. This is no doubt an American staple, chicken fried steak.
I love chicken fried steak.
Right?
So
That,
good.
that to me is a top 5. I can't wait to see what is on the rest of this list. Number 35, wild Alaska salmon. Well, I mean, because it's American, I guess. Number 34, this is garbage. This should not be on the list. The California roll, the worst sushi roll of all time.
That's terrible.
That's not really sushi.
33, greatest American food, meatloaf. I disagree. Meatloaf should be way back behind chicken fried steak.
Oh, yeah.
Right? If you had a choice of
Yes.
meatloaf and chicken fried steak,
yes.
Johnny, what are you
I'm
taking?
sending meatloaf up the list, man. I love meatloaf.
You think meatloaf is better than chicken fried steak?
Yeah.
Wow,
blasphemy.
that is blasphemy. All right, number
I
32.
mean, I like them both. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to turn down either one.
Understood. Number 32 is grits, another Southern classic. Number 31, truly American dish, macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and
That should be
cheese.
higher.
Yeah, I would agree.
It should be.
Number 30, Maryland crab cakes, obviously an American dish. Number 29, potato chips. That's an American-made food. That was invented here. We're so good.
And
so,
gluttonous.
And so creative and gluttonous, yes, indeed. Number 29, that was 29. 28, Cioppino, which to me is an Italian dish. We must have Americanized that. It's like a fish stew. 27, this list is garbage right here. How is Fortune Cookies ahead of...
Oh, yeah. Now they're just throwing things in
Yeah, but obviously those
Not
are
even food.
You don't go to China. There's no Fortune Cookies in China. That is truly an American thing. Number 36, this list is not good. Peanut butter sandwich. How is that ahead of chicken fried steak? Peanut butter.
Classic. Everybody eats peanut butter sandwiches.
What would you rather have, though, Johnny? Chicken fried steak smothered in gravy or a peanut butter sandwich?
I guess it depends on what time of day it is.
And how old
I
you are. I'm
think
not
when
5.
you think of like American food, you probably think peanut butter because my
Yeah.
European family hates peanut butter.
Yeah.
So when you think, oh, Americans eat peanut butter, maybe
Nutella.
that's why.
Vegemite. Number 25, baked beans, an American product. 24, popcorn, an American food. 23, chicken and waffles. 22, my favorite soup, New England clam chowder. Help me out on this one, Longoria. Number 21, New Mexican flat enchiladas. What the hell is a New Mexican flat enchilada?
I've never heard of that in
We
my
have
life.
to redo this list.
I have no idea.
Number 20, a great American item, s'mores. Love
Oh, yeah,
s'mores.
s'mores are good.
Number 19, should be higher on the list, the lobster roll. That's an American dish, the lobster roll.
That's your favorite.
Number
man. You're a lobster
18,
roll guy.
you ready for this? 18, Johnny, buffalo wings.
I'd say that should be in the top 5.
Made in Buffalo at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York. Buffalo wings, 18. Buffalo wings should not be below Indian fry bread, whatever that is. That's at 17. 16, barbecue ribs. 15, the old BLT. 14, apple pie. 13, Frito pie.
Ooh, that's good.
But is that better? Is Frito
No, it's
pie
not better than chicken fried steak.
Yeah,
no.
agreed.
But,
The 12 is the Louisiana sandwich, the po' boy.
ooh, those are good.
Number 11, green chili stew. Yeah. This is a little befuddling to me. Number 10.
What's that doing there?
We're in the top 10 now. This is high cotton, guys. I can't believe this is an American dish. Chocolate chip cookies. Did they not have chocolate chip cookies
I think
anywhere
chocolate
else in the world?
chips are here, right?
Yeah,
I think
so
the
we
actual
invented them.
chocolate chips, yeah.
All right. Number 9, blueberry cobbler. I do love a good cobbler. Number 8, Delmonico steak. Number 7, Chicago-style pizza. Number 6, nachos. Is that out of Mexican food?
No, only white people eat nachos.
There's no nachos in Mexico? No. All right, I didn't know that. Number 5, the Philly cheesesteak. Number 4, hot dogs. Greatest American food.
pretty American.
That is American. Number 3, the Reuben sandwich, invented by Reuben K. in Nebraska in 1945, if you didn't know that. Number 2, the cheeseburger, and the number 1 greatest American food of all time, Thanksgiving dinner. I like the list. I would move a lot of these numbers around.
Maybe you should make your top 10
I will
and share that.
Thank you, Deb Green. Give me homework. I do that. All right, let's do some fast food review, Johnny K.
And now, on the Mark Arum Show, it's time for the Fast Food Review.
Joining us live on the Greasy Salty Hotline from parts unknown, height unknown, weight, we do not want to know. Johnny Kielbasa and the ever so popular Fast Food Review. How you doing, Jonathan?
I'm doing great, Mark Arum, because we're walking in hot cotton.
My man.
Because I'm wrapped in bacon, I'm here for the taking, I'm covered with cheese, and I aim to please, Mark.
What's on the menu tonight, big fella?
Well, let's take a little page out of number 19 on that list, Mark, because Sonic is bringing back the Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wrap.
Oh, my.
So it's like a Frito pie inside of a Frito bag, except it's wrapped in an 8-inch tortilla, Mark. Nothing fancy about this. 99 cents out the door. It's a junior size. They're going to give you the chili. They're going to give you the cheese. They're going to give you a handful of Fritos, and that's it, because that's all you need.
And it's only 99 cents. That's pretty...
99 cents.
That's pretty good. I was about to try... I was about to go to Arby's today and see if they had the white cheddar mac and cheese that I told you about. And then Deb emailed me and said, hey, don't eat, fatso. We got pizza coming. So we had Marco's Pizza today for National Pizza Week, which is next week. So I didn't get to sample or see if he was even available, that white cheddar mac. But I wish there was a Sonic closer to me. Is there a Sonic near you guys at all?
Kind of, but not really.
No. Barrett Parkway is probably the closest one to you, right? You got to go up 75, though. Chuck, do you have a Sonic anywhere near the Stone House?
No, not even close.
No.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of... Johnny keeps bringing these Sonic deals to us.
Know.
The corn pups and the 99 cent.
Sonic, they're trying hard, man. They got a lot of commercials out there. They've got a lot of new things coming down.
Yeah.
I mean, whether you're on Moreland Avenue or Jimmy Carter Boulevard or Hugh Howell Road, you're close enough to go to there. Man.
Yeah, there's just they don't pop up often enough in
They're
my
always
travels.
out of the way.
Yeah.
You have to travel somewhere to
You
get
have
to
to
them.
go somewhere.
There's 32 Sonics in Metro Atlanta.
Well, not
They're
by
not
my
that
house.
far out of the way.
Yeah, no.
There's not any near my... I'm looking at the map. There's none on the way from my house to work.
Yeah, zero. Where are they? Up on the northwest corridor, northeast corridor?
I mean, no, mostly on the south and the east side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got to move, is what you're saying.
Yep.
All right. I would move for fast food purposes.
Would you?
You know what we got to do? We'll do this next week. A couple years ago, we did the greatest exit off an interstate for fast food in Atlanta. Let's do that again, because it's been like 8 years since I've done that. Let's redo
I doubt
that.
that's how long it's been, but yes.
It seems that long. Let's
It was
let's
like
do that.
last
Put that
year.
in your calendar, Johnny. We're gonna do that next week. The greatest.
Yeah, and it used to be North Druid Hills until the Crystal closed down.
It used to be Howell Mill, but we'll get into that another time. Johnny K, we appreciate you as always, and
His cholesterol is high, baby. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and listen to 30 podcasts in 31 days of the Sausage Hut.
appreciate you, bruh.
Anytime, bro.
All things Kielbasa, by the way, on JohnnyKielbasa.com. We'll be right back. This is The Mark Arum Show.
Mark Arum on on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
7:54 on a Wednesday eve. Tomorrow on the show, Deb Green, that's Thursday, so we'll have Sanjay back again.
We're playing our new game.
We have our new game. Do you want to give a hint of what it is or the name of it? Or
Yeah, you can, sure.
I don't know the name of it.
Well, I think we need to come up with a name.
Oh, we'll
but
come
it's
up
all
with a
about
name.
acronyms.
It's a fun game, and we're going to give away more Rod Stewart tickets tomorrow, so that'll be good stuff. Josh joins us in Cumming, Georgia. Josh, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks, Mark. How are you?
Excellent. What's going on, buddy?
I had a quick story, a hitchhiker story for you, if you got a second.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I had just moved up to Atlanta from South Georgia and was determined not to become jaded and cityfied, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I was going back to work from lunch at my house one day, right on the corner of Holcomb Bridge in Old Alabama is where I was living. And I was determined I was going to be nice. And wouldn't you know it, this woman just shows up out of the middle of nowhere as I'm leaving my apartment one day. And I said, okay, I'll stop, see if she's okay. I couldn't pass her anyway. So she comes to my window and she says, can you give me a ride to Georgia 400? It's just, 3 lights away from me. I said, sure. So she gets in the car and I go and we get to I say something to her, how's she doing? And she doesn't answer me. And she's kind of wringing her hands together. We get to the first light, she starts panting, like kind of heavy, and she starts mumbling something. And I'm thinking, oh, all right, Josh, you're going crazy. Ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
So the light turns green. We get to the next red light, and now she's really starting to get agitated. And she says something to the effect of, oh, they're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. And I'm thinking, oh, my God, what have I done?
Oh, no.
Light turns green, make it to the next red light. By this time, she is in total freak-out mode, and she starts saying, they're coming to get me. Take my eyes so that you can see them. And I'm thinking, oh, my God, what have I done?
Can I interrupt real quick? She must have been really attractive.
Oh, she was totally normal. That was
okay.
the thing that got me back. I mean, you would have never picked her out in the crowd. By
Okay,
any means.
all right, keep going.
So I finally get to there was a gas station right there on the corner of 400, right where Holcomb Bridge goes across. So I whip in there real quick, and as soon as I stop, she says, take me back. Didn't think about it. I whipped across, started going back the other way, get caught at the red light again. By this time, she is freaking out so bad that my windows are up and the people 2 lanes over can hear her.
Why did you not kick her out at the gas station, man? You gotta.
I tried, but she wouldn't get out.
All right, real quick. How's the story end, Josh?
So real quick, I finally get her back to the apartment. She finally gets out of my car. I go up to the office and tell them about it, and they say, "Oh yeah, that's Mary. She must be off her medication today."
Sweet old Mary. Thank you, Josh. Let's do star of the show there. Longoria.
And now, are you guys ready for the Mark Arum star of the show?
I'll let you pick Longoria. It's me or Sanjay.
Sanjay.
Sanjay, star of the show. I knew that was going to happen.
Don't give
full
up.
show tomorrow. Rod Stewart tickets, and we're debuting a new game right here on the Mark Arum Show. We'll continue the conversation, as always, on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum, Facebook Mark Arum WSB. In the meantime, go to sleep, little baby.
Go to sleep, you little baby.
Guests of the Mark Arum Show stay at the All Suite Omni Hotel, located in the heart of Chicago's Magnificent Mile.